you might think, oh, God's speaking to me like this. And someone will tell you that, and they'll be like, that's weird, bro. That's just the wind blowing. But only you're going to know when that's actually God and it's not God, right? So only I knew what that necklace meant to me. Only God knew what that necklace really meant to me and what that really would do to me. Only God knew how much that dream really meant to me, how much that dream was real to me. So only he could use that to speak to me. No one else could use that to speak to me. So when I lost that necklace and I realized that was 2 weeks to the day that I was supposed to go to Estes, but God had told me not to, and I lose that necklace, that I thought I would lose God's favor, and I had told Jesus to reveal himself to me, and then he reveals it to me through prayer that you were supposed to die, but Jesus died for you. And to this day, I've never been able to find that necklace. But it also broke the chain of, I can't put my idolatry within a necklace. It's just a necklace. So for me, that was one of the most powerful things that strengthened my relationship to be like, okay, I asked you to reveal yourself to me, and you did, clear as day. I've never had a more powerful dream, a more powerful thing happen to me symbolically in my life like that. And then the opportunity arose where I had to go to Estes, right? And because, once you believe in God, you believe in Jesus, your faith will be tested. And so I had to be like, okay, do I believe this or not? And so, I ended up going to Estes, and, I'm still here. You know what I mean? Like I didn't die.
You made it.
Yeah, I made it. And, so that's the way Jesus revealed himself to me. And when between those two moments and just me really studying and going through the things I went through, where I said I seen the dark side of things, I knew I had to see the light. Like I knew I couldn't live in this place of darkness. I had to find what the light was, what the actual light was, and not what was the fake light or the perceived light, what the real light was. And being saved, eventually I got baptized like 4 months ago. And, then I get baptized and the music starts going up. I start getting blessed like crazy. And, God shows himself to me every day now. And I think being saved is something that people think happens once, and maybe it does, but I think it's the constant renewal of what you used to be and turning into a new creation. And so, yeah, that's my story, man. Whereas of me finding Jesus, finding God, and those are the two pivotal moments that happened. But I mean, when I tell you it's a long process of undoing things that you think, being humble enough to be wrong and be okay with being wrong, and just looking for the truth every day. And, knowing that I can't do it myself. Like I don't want to do it myself anymore. Whereas before I thought I could do everything. I was going to save myself. And there was so much pressure in that of like, I have to meditate every day. I have to do this. I have to do that. I have to do this. If I don't do it, then, whatever. Now I'm at a place where I don't need to do any of that. I'm not good enough, and that's okay. Like there's someone that is good enough that covers me, and they're the one that's making sure I'm okay. And there's such a liberation in that, man, compared to where I used to be, where now it's just, I let go,
That's a good story.
Yeah, man. Thanks for staying with me on that. It's a long one.
Listening. That's we're just listening. It's still a good story.
Yeah.
It's a lot of symbolic messages in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I've had dreams too that you just feel that are real. Mm-hmm. And everybody's had that dream, that deja vu. Like, you know what I mean? So you probably made some good choices. Thank God you're here.
Seriously, man.
Yeah. So what are your, are you just going to run this music thing out?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually starting a clothing brand. Well, no, actually I'm not starting with a clothing brand. This is actually a good segue. So the music's been going up. I'm hopefully looking at, within the next 6 months being able to really do it, like being able to make a full-time income from the music within the next 6 months. Hopefully, like the money is at that point where I'm actually making like a good wage from it. But I actually just signed an endorsement deal with a Colorado shoe company, faith-based shoe company that's out here, man.
Oh.